Alright everyone, so I've been messing around with this for a little while to try to see what I can do. I installed the latest Vulkan drivers for Intel, which is August 11th or August 16th. Also, I'm on the latest runtime library for Vulkan, which is 1.3.0. It's still failing to load. The driver's installed, but the latest Vulkan driver from the developer build of Intel doesn't work. So it crashes here in Doom, and it also crashes on the new Vulkan backend from Dolphin. So the only thing I've been doing is just kind of messing with the config file and trying to get Doom running reasonably well. More or less, I think I'm pretty CPU limited. So when the Vulkan drivers do get stabilized from Intel, I'm really going to be interested in how well this can scale. Right now I'm running at a super low resolution, which it might be kind of obvious, like when we're, let me see if I can like tilt it so that you can see it better in here. It kind of looks like a really good 3DS game going on. So with this game, it actually becomes really apparent how annoying R3 and L3 are, because to do the finishing kill and to also the use key is this when you're using the Xbox controller. So that's super annoying. I almost want to bind it to the keyboard, which I'll probably do later. But more importantly, when we're playing, actually you'll see it. I tried lowering the resolution even further to see if that would improve the frame rate, and more or less that it doesn't. So kind of just CPU limited. Also, the controls are really good on the GPD Win. Even though frame rate's pretty low, how the game moves, it's pretty fluid. Plus, it's not an emulator, so having this low frame rate doesn't really affect the sound all that much. It's not super annoying to listen to. Get everyone. Let's just load up on some stuff before we go ahead and punch a hole in that thing. But yeah, after this I'll kind of show you where how I'm running. I did have an even lower resolution running on this, which is hilarious, because it's down to like 218 by 144 or some stupid number, and it was running, except my frame rate didn't improve at all. So more or less, I gotta improve my CPU, because if I'm getting the same frames at this resolution as I am at a smaller resolution, then kind of thing I'm just maxing out what I could do on OpenGL with these Atom cores. Oh boy. What am I doing on ammo? It's kind of hilarious because it plays almost like a really high resolution 3DS game.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged. You cannot be allowed to leave this place. Everything.
Additionally, the video I'm recording at is 1080p 60, so I mean, at least you'll be able to see the frame rate a little bit better, and also you can see how small the text is. Anywho, let me show you how I'm managing this, because it's hilarious, but it's usable. So right away you can see that this looks not right. So what I'm doing here is I used Windows Magnifier because I'm lazy and I haven't found an easier way to scale a borderless window. Within Doom, I had to only after putting in this one, what is it called? Launch option right here, where if you can see it, let me focus so you can read it. If my camera will, there we go. Plus menu underscore advanced underscore allow all settings. Those are capitalized, then space 1. And once I did that, basically in this directory right here, your user and then save games, id Software Doom. I'm using the demo right now, and then in the base directory, if you go to the local file, right now I have it set as read only, so that the game doesn't try to change it. But you can see what the config looks like here. And also in the game, everything else is set to low or like off. So some of these values are changed. I lowered these by half right here. This I lowered from 0.8 to 0.1. And that's the resolution that I was running at, 216 by 384. So kind of hilarious. So full screen 2 is actually borderless mode. 1 is actual full screen and 0 is window mode. I don't know if this was actually the correct setting that I should have been going with. I also don't know if this actually helped or did anything. It didn't really seem like it did much. I wanted to half this as well, the tile size, and I should have halved the shadow atlas height. I should do that and see how much better performance gets. But I was more targeting just this, the straight resolution, and anything lower than this wasn't really getting me anything appreciable, any appreciable gains at all, like zero gains. So going small in this, even though I could, I mean, like going down to like 144 by 280 something, it did run and it ran fine, but the frame rate was exactly the same as this resolution, so there's no point in going down any lower. So I could try to mess with some shadowing stuff, but at this point I think we really need to see what happens when Intel opens up the Vulkan drivers or releases stable Vulkan drivers, which will be good for Dolphin as well as other Vulkan games like Doom. But it's playable. I want to tweak a few more settings because I would like it to be at least 30 frames a second when it's action heavy instead of falling down to 20. So I'll continue playing with it, but I mean, for right now it is completely playable for sure. It's just nice to have an option to play it on the go. Anyway, thanks for watching.